We have learned the alkane series, which is represented by the general formula CnH2n plus 2. An alkene which has the general formula CnH2n, and alkyne which is represented by the general formula CnH2n minus 2. So now let's learn a new concept of alkane, alkene and alkyne based upon the series. Quickly coming to this alkane, which has the general formula CnH2n plus 2. If you substitute n is equal to 1 in this general formula, you will get the first member of alkane, that is CH4. If you substitute n is equal to 2 in this general formula, you will get the second member of alkane, that is C2H6. Likewise, if you go on substituting n is equal to 3, 4 and 5, you will get the respective members of alkane. But here the question arises, do you notice any difference between the first and the second member of alkane? Well, there is a difference between the first and the second member of alkane. That is the difference of 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen atoms. The same thing you can also observe between the second and the third member of alkane, even with the third and the fourth member of alkane, and it goes on. So you can see here the consecutive members of the alkane are being differed by 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen atoms, that is by a CH2 group. So you can conclude that the series of alkane where there is a difference of the consecutive members is by a CH2 group. Quickly coming to this alkene, where you can follow the same trend, which has the general formula CnH2n. If you substitute n is equal to 2 in this general formula, you will get the first member of alkene, that is C2H4. If you substitute n is equal to 3, you are going to get the second member of alkene. The same thing you can notice here between the first and the second member of alkene, that they are being differed by 1 carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atoms. And the same you can notice between the second member and the third member of alkene, as well from the third and the fourth member of alkene. Here also you can say that the consecutive members of alkene in the series are being differed by the CH2 group. Even the same trend is being followed in the alkyne series as well, which goes with the general formula CnH2n minus 2. As you can see, if you can substitute n is equal to 2 in this formula, you are going to get the first member of alkyne, that is C2H2. And if you substitute n is equal to 3, you will get the second member of alkyne, that is C3H4. So you can notice here that the first and the second member of alkyne are being differed by 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen atoms, that is the CH2 group. Even the same works with the second and the third member of alkyne, and third and fourth member of alkyne as well. So we can conclude that the series of alkane, alkene and alkyne where the consecutive members are being differed by a CH2 group, and this series is called homologous series. So we can define the homologous series as the group of organic compounds having a similar general formula and similar chemical properties in which the successive compounds differ by a CH2 group, which is quite important to know and understand that the successive compounds in a homologous series are being differed by a CH2 group. Now, coming to the characteristics of homologous series, as we learned that they share the same general formula and similar chemical properties. And you know, the organic compounds of this homologous series are prepared by using the same general method of preparation. Well, they do also follow the same trend in physical properties. They show the gradation in properties. As you know, is the number of carbon atoms as you go down, the number of carbon atoms increases per molecule, so the molecular mass also increases. For example, you can say the melting point, boiling point and the density of successive members of the homologous series, they go on increasing with the increase in the number of carbon atoms with the increase in the molecular masses. So now it's time for a learning check. The consecutive members in a homologous series differ by which group? You can type your answer and put it in the comment section below. Well, it will be a great pleasure for us if you visit us at vikaslearning.in, and if you have any queries, please feel free to reach out to us at training.hsr@gmail.com. And you can also reach out to us at the WhatsApp number, that is 861-8154-620. Last but not the least, if you are a new member to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and give a thumbs up to the video if you enjoyed and learned the concept from this video. Thank you.